I consider all management research. If the site has burned, there's no greater documentation for it than that geranium out there. Then fire is part of the system at some short or long interval. And ultimately, we're going to have to try and control what's on the landscape for one reason or another. And fire, certainly you can't preclude the option. It's part of the system. Has been for 10,000 years. At longer intervals here than elsewhere, but it's still part of the system. As climate, if as predicted, climate becomes warmer and wetter, you'd think that might shift the vegetation and the fire regime more towards what we saw in the mid-Holocene when it was warmer and wetter, and we saw a shift from spruce fir to northern hardwoods. But we also see, and we can see evidence of this prescribed burn that was done here last year, there are periods of intense drought that might also occur. In 2016 and 2017, we saw almost record droughts in Maine. 2001 was far drier than 1947, and there were fires throughout the region. A 47 fire could happen again, burn 200,000 acres in Maine. It's not likely, but the important thing, especially for people who come from the West and don't understand this, 2 or 3 months of drought in the Northeast is enough to dry out the fuels and lead to catastrophic large fires. We don't get decades-long droughts here, and I don't think we would. My concern would be that if climate changes, becomes less favorable for spruce and fir, and you get die-offs of spruce and fir, maybe in conjunction with spruce budworm, then you will have large amounts of fuel. And you would probably have to manage that fuel in some way, and if you didn't, you could have catastrophic large fires. So warmer and wetter does not necessarily mean less fire.